In this video, I'll share exactly how much I made in dividends this past month. This March, June, September, December tranche is actually my biggest dividend payer month, and I actually set a new personal record for the most amount of passive income that I've ever earned in a month. Dividend investing works so well because I'm buying into companies and ETFs that regularly pay a portion of their earnings to us shareholders in the form of dividends. And regardless of how shaky the stock market has been in the past year, these dividends continue to be consistent income that I can rely on, leaving open the window that we can retire early at a young age and do whatever we please. Well, almost anything. Let's see what dividend companies gave us a pay raise in the past month. MasterCard with a 16.3% raise. That's super juicy. My yield on cost continues to go up because the price that I already paid for my already owned shares, that's never gonna change. But the yearly dividend payment, that's gonna continue to go up. Broadcom with a 12% raise. It's really nice to see a technology company with a double-digit raise. Waste Management also raised their dividend 8%. Pfizer injected another 2.5% more into their quarterly dividend payments. See what I did there? Oh, Realty Income raises their dividends several times a year, so another 0.2% raise in my pocket. According to Dividend Hike, there is currently 400 US stocks with 10 consecutive years of dividend growth. So how are you hunting down the biggest and baddest ones? Let's get to the reason you actually clicked on this video, to see all the companies that paid me in December of 2022. To start off with here, we have Visa. They paid me $7.43. I'm sure a lot of shopping happened this past Christmas season on those Visa cards. We also have Honeywell paying me $12.88. Honeywell is one of the largest industrial companies in the world. We also have Pfizer paying me $4 this past month. After this large pharmaceutical company, we have a fan favorite in Jeppy paying me $22.12. This is monthly passive income that I am getting from this income ETF. I've just been continuing to add more and more shares so that monthly dividend payment will hopefully continue to get bigger. After Jeppy, we have Johnson & Johnson, a very reliable pharmaceutical company, paying me $13.80. After J&J, we have Microsoft paying me $10.22. There's some heavy rumors that Microsoft is interested in buying ChatGPT or any of these other AI companies, which should be super exciting because that's definitely the way of the future. After Microsoft, we have Otter Tails at 41 cents for the one share that I own for sentimental reasons, just coming up on my 5-year anniversary mark of when I bought my first ever dividend stock. And that happened to be Otter Tails. So 5 years later, still holding on to them, still collecting quarterly cash payments from them. A newer position in my portfolio is SCHD. Now this is how much I got in dividends in my taxable account, a whole $14.84. I also own them in my Roth, but more on that later. We also have 3M paying me $14.63. This might possibly be the last time I ever receive a dividend payment from 3M personally. After 3M comes the big juggernaut that is UNH, United Health Group, paying me $12.23. This is a dividend growth machine. Nearly 20% raises each of the last 5 years. That's allowed me to continue to grow my income with UNH. Next company is Equinix, paying me $10.24. Equinix is a data center REIT. So after Equinix, we have Applied Materials, probably the company that I bought the most shares of in 2022. They paid me $12.05. Nice to see AMAT recovering in share price here. Getting a lot of capital gains, not always necessarily just dividends. After Applied Materials, we have Coca-Cola paying me $10.65. Coca-Cola continues to stay strong regardless of the market conditions. So that $10.65 went into buying more shares of KO Coca-Cola. After KO comes McDonald's, paying me $15.20. It's been a while since I bought more shares of McDonald's just because they trade at such a rich valuation, but you gotta pay for premium high quality stocks like McDonald's. That's another company that I have DRIP enabled for, and after McDonald's, we have Prudential Financial paying me $17.04. Prudential, a really high starting dividend yield for this financial/insurance company. After Prudential Financial, we have Realty Income paying me $10.10. So that went into buying more shares of the monthly dividend paying company. Is a really large real estate company owning 11,000 plus properties. And because I am a shareholder, that means I also own a very small piece of all of those 11,000 properties. and I get rewarded for holding on to the shares by getting these monthly dividend payments from O. If companies want to be listed on the NASDAQ exchange, they have to pay the actual company that houses that whole exchange, and that is NASDAQ. They pay me $3.89. Remember, NDAQ is an actual company. It's not just an index. After NDAQ, we have Waste Management providing me $7.80 this past quarter. After WM, we have Shell paying me $9.72. How about the price of oil these days, guys? It continues to go down, but I'm not sure if it's going to stay down. We also have Nvidia paying me $1.35. Nvidia is a huge technology company, heavily invests in artificial intelligence, data centers, gaming chips, big player in all those sectors. So after Nvidia, we have BlackRock paying me $17 and a penny. So you got to make sure you're comfortable owning companies like BlackRock in your portfolio. But they are a big dividend payer, so $17 and a penny from them that went into buying more shares of BLK. Then we have another dividend giant in Union Pacific. Been buying a lot of shares of Union Pacific lately. They pay me $17.09 this quarter, but I already know that number is going to get raised in the next tranche of dividend payments from UNP. Then we also have Bank of America paying me $10.41, one of the biggest banks in the world. Now, this isn't a true dividend payment, more so interest that Fidelity gives for your uninvested cash, which is reaching almost a 4% interest rate, which is just absolutely insane. So I got paid $16.37 from Fidelity just for the money that's being uninvested. I won't count that toward the dividend total, but that's still passive income that I got paid. We also had the Triple Qs pay me $14.50, another ETF that I own, more so for the growth potential, not necessarily the dividend payments. I also got paid $16.95 from Q Yield. They paid their December payment really late. This one that says January 9th is really for the December month. So that's being included in that total. And just switching over to my IRA, let's go over the dividends I got from them. So I got $4.91 from SCHD. So 2 different payments from SCHD and 2 different accounts. I also got paid $1.30 from DGRO. DGRO is the iShares Trust Core Dividend Growth ETF. So it holds hundreds of great dividend paying stocks in there. And then I also got paid $2.51 from Ares Capital, the maiden dividend payment from Ares Capital. They have a starting dividend yield of 10% plus. So big dividend payer there. Also had a 16-cent special dividend from Ares as well. In my IRA, I also got paid $23.42 in just passive interest income from Fidelity. Again, that's not an actual dividend payment. I also got paid $1.69 from one of my favorite income ETFs in Divo. And then Global X again paid their dividends on January 9th. I got paid $3.68 from X Yield. Altogether, I had 30 different companies / ETFs pay me for a grand total of $291.09. That is actually a new personal record for me, and also a 13.2% increase from last December when I made just $257.07 in passive income. Also keep in mind, last December, a lot of the Global X income ETFs, they paid like a really large special cash dividend that really actually inflated that 257 number. So really that growth is actually a lot bigger than 13%, cutting out one-time special payments. My monthly dividend average is now up to $195.66, a $7 increase since just last month. I'm making almost $200 in passive income now on a monthly basis. My quarterly average is up $22 since last month to now $587, meaning every quarter I'm making nearly $600 in passive income that I can spend on whatever I want. For the year, I made $2,184 in dividends. That's a $600 raise since last year, and that should only be getting fatter this year. Luckily, I'll be making a much more in-depth video on all the dividends I received this year and showcasing that progression, as I know that's going to help a lot of you in your dividend investing journeys as inspiration as you continue to chase financial freedom. So be sure to be on the lookout for that sometime this month. Now, I'm still probably making more money going to the bathroom at work, but every month I'm getting that much closer to paying for all my living expenses with dividend income. Historically, over time, dividend companies, they have actually outperformed non-dividend payers. This could be because dividend payers are established and financially stable companies, and they can weather market downturns. So make sure you're well equipped in your investing journey and you don't just bounce at the first sign of trouble. Want to see my full 6-figure stock portfolio? Join the Patreon and get access to all my positions. Get added to a Discord to be able to talk to other dividend investors, and let's reach these financial freedom goals together. Now, I'd love to hear what companies paid you the most this past month in the comments below. And remember, my videos are always found in podcast form under the Collect Cash podcast name. And I'm out.
I'm out.